Hello, listener. This is Alex from the Fumbled Anthology. Liam, myself, and our cast are very excited to share this playthrough with you, but it would be remiss of us not to inform you that this particular series contains depictions of sexual violence and domestic violence, so listener discretion is advised. If this brings up anything for you, I put some resources that may help in the show notes. Thank you for listening. Now, on with the show. Previously on Cold Warning.
I'm looking for my goddaughter Marilyn.
She was in Bangor Hospital a month ago with a very, very intriguing infection of some kind.
One night, I saw Marilyn looking up at the stars, It was like a sick bird or something.
Tell me more about this sample that you sent.
She was vomiting or discharging a lot of blue mucus, and it was disgusting.
What was her temperature?
41 degrees.
41 degrees? Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
41 degrees. How's that possible?
I'm trying to find him. Dominic Strella. It seems Joseph got entangled with her.
Excuse me? You're telling me that my goddaughter's husband has shot himself and has passed away. What proof do you have of this?
That's what they're saying in the papers, miss.
There is a note, Winter Haven Hunting Lodge.
I do not want to go to the hunting lodge by myself. I think that would be foolish.
Yeah, Bryson's store said you could give us a ride and deliver this package.
It's about 3 dozen linen fitted sheets.
Why would a lodge need 3 dozen white fitted sheets? I guess accommodation purposes, I suppose, but...
What you fail to notice is a large mass suddenly colliding with the front windshield of your car.
It's just a deer. Come on, grab a leg.
You notice quite a few injuries on this deer that don't align with a car crash.
Hang on, Teddy. I don't think I don't think we killed this thing. I think something else has.
I saw something kind of human, but not human.
Hello, welcome to Winter Haven. Hello, Percy.
Oh, how do you know my name?
Oh, the universe knows many things. She grabs your gloved hand, and then all of a sudden you just see trees, and you're outside.
What?
You see out of the tree line, it appears to be a humanoid figure. And as this thing walks towards you, it opens its mouth and blue bile comes out. Are you alright? You alright, Percy?
What on earth did you just do?
The Fumbled Anthology presents Cold Warning. Based on the Call of Cthulhu scenario written by Scott David Anielowski, with adaptations written by Alex Green, featuring Emily Moxon as Mari Cledden.
The only way that we can work that out is by talking to these people and by piecing things together logically.
Liam Braid as Professor Percy Weaver.
She had a temperature. She had a temperature of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. She should be dead.
And introducing Jaln Roger as Teddy Clifton, PI.
My friend mentioned a Wendigo or something. Do you know any characteristics about them?
Alex Green is your keeper of arcane lore, and everyone else. Part 5. The Doctor is in. Are you alright? You alright, Percy?
What on earth did you just do?
What? Give me a sanity roll.
What was that? What did you just do? Did you drug me? Success.
Success? Okay. You hold it together.
You drugged me, didn't you?
What? No. What are you talking about? Are you alright? You just sort of blanked out.
Get away from me, and I just get away from her.
Yeah, okay. And, are you alright? What happened?
I'll probably just take the key and storm up to the room that they've given me.
Okay. Sure. I guess what Marie sees, because she's also in the same room, do you want to give me a spot hidden to see if you noticed any of that?
Yep. Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, so all you just saw Hannah grabbing Percy's hands, and then Percy just sort of like almost went into like a catatonic state. He just sort of like mouth open, eyes went blank, and he sort of like started like hanging back in his chair. And then all of a sudden he just snaps back, and that's when he starts saying, "What have you done to me? Did you drug me?" So that's what you see. So Percy storms up to his room. All right. Meanwhile, while all that's happening, we'll go back to Teddy Clifton, who's in the car with the man, and they're driving down to where Eddie is.
Yeah, Teddy.
Yep. Is it like cloudy at the moment? I'm guessing. Like yeah.
It's hard to say, but like there's definitely dark, and there's like the headlights are on, and there's snow coming down, and it's getting quite hard, and the wind's starting to bluster in.
Yeah. What was his name again?
You didn't ask him for his name. You can ask him.
Oh
if you
yeah.
like.
What was your name again, man?
Oh, Ashak. It's
Ashak.
It's Algonquin. I'm indigenous.
Ah.
Yeah. Me and my folks have been living on this land now for I would say thousands of years almost.
Oh right.
Yeah. As for me personally, I mean, I've been living up here this way for a while. Me and my wife, we got a job working at Winter Haven, and it's pretty good. We like it here.
Pays well?
Yeah, it pays reasonably well for what I do. I basically look after the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bringing up a bunch of sheets actually. You're going through a lot of sheets apparently.
Oh, you got the delivery apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
The boss said that he wasn't able to go down for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What's
okay.
up with having so many sheets? Is he just stocking up for something, or?
I honestly don't know. To be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, I don't deal with that. That's more of my wife. She's the housekeeper, so she might know more about it than me. Yeah. Where'd you say Eddie was?
Oh, you just keep going. It'll be off on the right.
Oh,
Just
okay.
out as we turn
so back on the road. Okay, and he sort of goes back sort of towards Hudson. So what's your name?
Eddie. Friends call me Ted.
Oh, Teddy, huh? Well, nice to meet you. What brings you to Winter Haven?
Just looking for an old friend. Strollo, if you know the name.
Don't think anyone's checked in by that name.
He usually uses a different alias. He likes to keep private.
Oh, alias.
Good old dummy.
Yeah.
Dominic?
I wouldn't be surprised if a few people are using aliases here and there.
Yeah.
It's just the way things are with these hotels. Anyone could just write their name in the ledger and do whatever they want, really.
Yeah.
It's not for us to know.
No, that's
Anyway.
fair. I can understand some anonymity.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know Joseph or Marilyn?
Joseph?
Yeah.
No, I don't know a Joseph. I don't know a Marilyn, no.
So, like, Stuart's a good boss and everything?
Oh, Stuart? Yeah, no, he's pretty good.
No,
Yeah,
that's good.
he's alright, yeah. Yeah, he's okay. You can give me a psychology roll if you like.
Yeah.
So is he suggesting he doesn't know Stuart's brother?
83, so fail. Once again.
He's probably telling the truth.
Yeah.
No,
That's good.
He seems like a good boss. Yeah, he's alright. He treats us okay. Pays on time. The work isn't too hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you eventually arrive at the crash site. What do you want to do?
Direct and get him to pull up so that way the headlights are facing towards the car.
Yep. Okay. So the headlights are facing the car. You notice that the car is covered in blood. More blood than what was on there before. There is also no sign of Eddie Bouchard.
Oh dear.
All right, I will look
No,
to Ashkin
Eddie
and-
Bouchard!
Ashkin, keep the car running and stay in the car and hold
Oh,
reach over and pull out my gun and just sort of unlock the door and just like look around.
yeah.
No likable NPC survives these things.
So you get out of the car and you head towards the crash site.
Yeah, I'm
And-
like looking around. I'm just like shit. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm just probably a
You
beer.
notice the driver's side door has been ripped off its hinges.
Okay.
That's the first thing you notice, and you notice
No,
a
thank-
trail of blood leading from the driver's side, like the driver's seat, and then big red crimson streak along the road, and then along the snow, and then into the woods.
I guess the first thing I'll do is, if I can't see any creature or anything around, I'd look down. And is the blood still fresh, or is it like
Yeah,
cold now?
It looks. Oh, look, it is. It's very cold. The conditions are quite cold. So I would say the blood is cold, but it still looks very fresh. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's still, it hasn't frozen.
It's very
so-
wet. It's wet. Yeah.
Okay, yep. So this is actually very, very recent.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll run back to the car and Ashkin, have you got a torch or something around here?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Let me just grab one. And he gets out of the car, and he goes around to the boot, and he opens it up, and he pulls out like a torch, a big torch. He
Yep.
checks it. Yep. Ooh, it works. Yep. And hands it to you.
Stay here and keep the car running. I'll be. It looks like the blood's fresh. It's probably just a large bear. Let me just go see if Eddie's all right. I'll be
Oh,
less
okay.
than 5 minutes.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Sure,
run
okay.
up and like turn on the torch and just have a look at the footprints, I guess, in the snow.
So you don't notice any footprints, but what you do notice is the markings look like someone has been dragged through the snow.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a track roll?
Yeah. Oh, that's actually good for once. It's 11.
Fantastic. So
Track. What do you do? That's half success.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So-
spend 3 points of my luck to make that a full success.
Probably don't need an extreme success for this. I think
okay.
a hard is plenty.
I'll keep my 25
Yeah.
luck points then.
Yeah, you might want to keep those. They might come in handy for later.
Yeah.
So you, after a few meters, maybe not a few, maybe 10 or 20 meters, the blood starts to become harder to spot as it meshes with the snow. But you still can track some footprints and some almost like someone's dragging a body. I should say though, it's not footprints that you notice, but almost like hoof prints.
Okay, yep.
Yeah,
That's hoof prints is weird.
yeah, it is weird.
Yeah.
It's very odd. They're definitely not human.
Big no thank you. No.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking, I'm like, oh shit, Marie might not have just been stir crazy after all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll continue following it.
You continue following the footprints. And yeah, with your hard success, you are able to follow the footprints. They sort of lead through the thick woods as it gets... the woods get thicker and thicker, and the ground gets harder and harder to spot, but you can still
Yep.
make out
I
the hoof prints.
just trying to
And
keep
the-
track of like how much blood has been like the chances of Edie being alive at the moment.
You can give me a intelligence roll, or a natural world roll, or biology.
That's a past the half because it's 55, then 27, then 11. That means I rolled a 21. So that's
Okay,
a half.
so it's a hard success. Yeah. Okay.
Hard.
Anything under half is a hard success.
Yep.
Yeah. So just looking at this blood, you're pretty sure Eddie's not alive. Like, no man has lost this much blood and is still alive that you know of.
At this point, I'd probably just sort of stop and just run back to the car then. I think.
Sure. Okay. You start running back. Yeah, so you make it back to the car and a Chuck's waiting for you. What's going on, Teddy? Is he alright?
I don't think he's made it. No one can lose that much blood.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go quickly before
What
it
the
comes
fuck?
back, whatever the hell it is.
Oh my god. Alright, well, call the police in the morning, but we gotta get back.
Yeah.
The storm's coming in, and so he gets you back.
I'll
You
jump
get back
in
in
the car. I'll be like, my friend mentioned Wendigo or something. Do you know any characteristics about them?
Oh, and as you say the word Wendigo, he starts. You can tell he like shivers a bit, and he's like, "How did you hear about the Wendigo?"
One of my friends apparently saw like some sort of tall figure. We just it was straight after the car crash. We just assumed that she was just suffering from shock, but she mentioned it could be a Wendigo or something.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you're obviously indigenous to these parts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Wendigos, they don't exist. Obviously, they're mythological creatures, right?
Yeah.
The stuff of legends and bedtime stories and things you tell your kids to tell your kids about, so they eat their vegetables and go to sleep on time. That's my mother used to do that sort of go to sleep, don't stay up too late or the Wendigo will get you. Know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of our stories feature Manitous, which are kind of like evil spirits, and some people say that the Wendigo is a kind of Manitou. It's an evil spirit that haunts the woods, and I've never seen one myself, obviously, but my old man was very superstitious, and he used to talk about him all the time. Foolish old man, really. But yeah, that's I mean, what happened to your friend? What happened to Eddie back there? I mean, it's probably more likely to be a wolf. Like, I've seen plenty of wolves around.
The tracks were hooves.
Hooves?
I don't hear any about deer hunting.
What?
Door was ripped clean off, so I'm just wondering if there's any other. Has there been any sightings recently of any creatures around here?
No, nothing like that. I mean, some people come up here to search for Bigfoot or whatever, but I mean, I've never personally seen one.
Right.
I mean, maybe talk to Arthur. He's a bit of a he tends to talk about him a lot. He's writing a book, I hear.
Yeah. Well, I know someone who likes books. They're probably getting on real well right now.
Okay. So as you're wandering back, or Ashak and Teddy are driving back. We'll go back to the cabin. So Marie has just seen Percy Weaver sort of storm off after he's had some weird thing happen to him. As Percy storms off up the stairs towards his room, because the rooms are all on the second floor, so downstairs is like the great room. Suddenly the back doors, or the side doors, swing open, and this big guy with sort of like a red face, and he's got like snow all over his face and like his icicles, and he comes in and he's got like a giant deer, drags it into the main room. He's like, "Look what I just caught! Greatest hunter alive!" And he spots Marie and he says, "Oh, hey there, how you doing? You just got here?" And he sort of drops the deer on the floor, and the deer is like bleeding out still, looks like it's been shot. And he says, "Greg Fallon," goes to offer you his hand.
Blood is under my breath. Not surprising. Ah, nice to make your acquaintance.
Oh, Enchanté! Enchanté! He goes to, like, kiss your hand, but he slobbers a bit too much as he does it. And he says, so, what brings you to these cold parts?
Well, if you insist, I'm looking for my goddaughter. You seen any young couple come through here in your time?
Just, Mr. Morello and his hot daughter. And he gives Rose a wink. And Rose sort of, like, almost looks like she's throwing up in her mouth a little bit. No, can't say I have. You ever shot a deer before?
No, and quite frankly, I never intend to. I mean, the remnants of the deer that you've caught so gracefully seems to be going all over this nice wooden floor. Why don't you go and take that back outside?
Well, if you insist. And he, drags the deer back outside, and then at this point, a young woman looks to be a touch over 18. She's also got a brown complexion, thick, dark hair, and she's like, "Oh, Greg, you're leaving a stain on the floor. Get that out of here." Greg's like, "Oh, fuck off, hear it. I'm trying to meet the guests. God." And he goes and drags the deer back outside. Oh, and Hewitt sighs and goes to the storage cupboard to try and find a broom or a mop or something to clean up the blood stain that's now on the floor.
I turn to her and go, "Oh, what an awful man. Honey, let me help you clean it. I'm sure that's not one of the most disgusting things you've had to deal with since that with food."
Yeah, oh, thank you. No, that's not necessary. You're a guest, please. Dinner will be served shortly. I'm assuming it's deer again. That's all we seem to be finding these days. No, but I'm quite fine. Thank you though, thank you. And she pulls out like a mop and bucket. She starts wandering over to the stain on the floor. As she does this, you also notice a couple of people have started to appear from their rooms. And you probably noticed this too, Percy, as you're walking up. You see a rather, like a gruff-looking man in a very nice suit. He comes out of room 4, and which is the room sort of near the front door, but obviously upper level. And he sort of steps out and he starts heading down, and he doesn't really pay you no mind, but he's there. And then you also notice another man coming out of room 8, which is like directly opposite the other end. And he's like an older man with a very pointy neck, pointy chin, and he looks quite frail almost. And he starts pottering out. He said, "Oh, did someone say dinner's ready? Thank goodness." You also notice the bell's rung. So here it says, "Oh no, another one." And she wanders over, and there's this man at the another man. This guy is he's got like sort of half moon glasses, and he is quite tall and quite slender, and he's at the reception desk, and he's looking a little nervous as well. Do you want to give me a spot hidden, Marie?
Sure do. Ooh, 14. So, sorry, it's a hard success, but not an extreme success.
Hard success is fine by me. We can work with that. So you notice this guy starts flicking through the ledger, almost like hurrying, like he's looking for something. And he starts scrolling through the names. And as Hewitt approaches the desk, this man sees her and then quickly stops what he's doing, puts everything back, as he says, "Oh, hello," and he's hearing them talking. If you want to try and listen in, you can give me a listen roll.
Okay, I'm going to go behind the bar and grab what I hope I can find is vinegar there. And then I'm going to say, "Sweetie, I know you said you don't need help, but I'm absolutely going to help you out. And you look like you already got your hands full." And as I say that, I walk over and I start cleaning up the blood. And I pretend to be muttering to myself, but I'm listening in. It's like, my ex-husband, well, he was a hard man, and, I've cleaned up blood a time or two, and blah, blah, blah. as I'm like there cleaning, but I'm trying to listen in and see what's happening.
Sure. Okay. Give me a listen roll.
74. I probably can't hear anything over the sound of my own voice,
Yeah.
so can I push it?
Yeah, absolutely. How are you going to push the roll?
I stop talking to myself and keep scrubbing.
Okay.
That's much better. That's a 30, and it is a regular success.
Regular success. Okay, cool. So as you're scrubbing away, so you've just said to the lady, "Oh, I've got this. I'll be fine." And she says, "Oh, please, don't. You don't have to." But I think deep down she's grateful that you've done this for her. So you start scrubbing. But as you're scrubbing, you can hear this conversation, and you don't make out too much, but you can. What you do make out is, "I am Dr. Haddad. I'm got a reservation for 3 nights." And she says, "Yes, that'll be $3. Yeah, sure. Oh, thank you. Excuse me, but did you say dinner would be served?" And she's like, "Yes." And he says, "Oh, could I possibly get a menu or something?" And she says, "Yeah, sure." And she starts bending over, and you can see him writing in his notebook something. And he looks at the ledger, and he's writing in his notebook, looking at the ledger, writing in his notebook, looking at the ledger, writing in his notebook. And then she gets up, and he quickly puts his notebook away. And he says, "Oh, thank you." And he wanders off, and he looks at you. He probably notices you staring at him, and he starts looking a bit nervous, and he quickly covers his face with his hat, and he starts heading off into the dining room. And you start seeing a few more people come down into the dining room now, and it's quite a few people. There's quite a lot, and everyone sort of gets up, and the guy by the fireplace is, "Oh, I hear dinner's ready. That sounds lovely. I hope it's deer." And he sort of potters up, and he's quite like a rotund man, obese, and he starts walking over. And Rose finishes her drink, and she says, "Oh, guess it's dinner time." And she sees her dad coming down the stairs, and she's, "Oh, Daddy!" And the gruff man sort of says, "Oh, hey there, sweetie. How was your night? How was your day? Did you do much?" She's like, "No. When are we going home?" He says, "Oh, when I told you, when work dies down, we'll come home. I promise." What are you guys doing in all this?
Has Teddy got back yet?
I think at this point, Ashak and Teddy have arrived. They've come in through the front door.
Yeah, I'll just come
They come in after Dr. Harry.
After that Harry guy left, he's gone, and then Ashak and Teddy walk in through the door, and Ashak goes, he quickly goes to hear it. He says, "Something's happened to Eddie. I need to find the boss. Do you know where he is?" And they start whispering to each other. He says, "Oh, okay," and he sort of wanders off.
probably come over, like, I'd probably go straight to Marie.
Yeah.
And just be like, "Marie, what did you see in the woods back there? Can you describe it?
Now listen, we'll talk about it later.
This is important. Eddie's dead." I'll sort of whisper that, like.
And then instead of whispering, I go, "What?"
I'd sort of like grab her and drag her off a bit, like away from everyone. Eddie's dead. There was blood everywhere. I'll look around the room. Do I recognize anyone as well?
Apart from Percy, who's walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
And I guess the woman in the shawl and the woman in the red dress. And
That's right.
Yeah. Apart from that, you don't really recognize anyone.
Like Dominic Strello or Joseph Sutton or Marilyn.
Probably don't have a picture of Dominic.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be telling Marie, basically, when we got back, the door seemed to be ripped off its hinges, and there was blood everywhere. I followed it for some time, but Eddie would be long gone. I quickly hightailed it out of there. We drove back.
Oh my God, poor Eddie. Well, I don't even know what I saw anymore. But again, we'll talk about it later. oh my God, there's so much happening here, and this awful man came in with a deer, and it's too much. It's too much.
Okay.
And I walk off to go and find Percy because I was worried about him before. But that woman triggered some kind of thing there, so I want to go and find Percy.
Okay. Where are you? What are you doing at this point, Percy?
I've stormed upstairs. I've found my room. I've slammed the door shut. I've locked the key, and I'm like just.
Are you in the ensuite room or the single?
I think you gave me the big one, didn't you?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the ensuite key. I just gave that to you.
Yeah. Anyway, I've turned around, locked the door in a panic, and I'm just like trying to calm down. She drugged me. She drugged me.
Okay. So I'll describe the room you're in. So it's quite a spacious room. There is a desk on the right-hand side. There is a queen-sized bed in the middle. It looks very well made. To the left of the bed, there's like a nightstand with a clock on there. Looks like there's an alarm. There's also a fireplace to the left, which looks like it's been running for a little while, but the embers are starting to die down a bit. And as you're in the room, you can smell like fire, smell like wood fire, and you can hear people talking and chatting downstairs, and you occasionally hear the shrill sounds of Christine going, "George, they're serving deer. That sounds lovely." He said, yes, dear. And she says, deer, get it? Because I'm your deer. He's like, yes, okay. And they walk downstairs. So you're basically alone on the top floor.
I check the samples in my bag again. Are they doing anything?
They're not appear to be doing anything interesting.
Still cold?
Yeah, they're still cold though.
But
yeah,
this room is quite warm.
The room is warm.
How can none of these people know who Marilyn Sutton are? Is this? I didn't ask for Patrick O'Shea, I guess, but the driver didn't know about him. George and Christine didn't know about Patrick either. I'm just taking a moment to calm down, I think.
So while you're doing that, we'll go back downstairs to Marie and Teddy. As you walk in through the front door of the lodge, to the right there's a dining room, and there's like about 3 or 4 tables set up. So you see Rose and her dad. They've got a seat and they're sitting by themselves. You see the old man, the large man. He starts chatting to Christine and George Wallace about also, or maybe not so much chatting. I think Christine's doing all the talking, and the other two are just like, yes, that's interesting. And George is like, yes, I guess I've heard these stories a million times before. And then you see by themselves, there's a few people by themselves, you see the old man who you saw walking down the stairs, sitting by himself, having some deer. You see Greg Fallon come in, and he's shaking off all the snow, and he's looking a little bit more like a normal person. You know, he's quite a large man, fat face, clean shaven, trying to get a seat with Rose and her dad, and he's like, "Hey, you mind if I sit down?" And the dad's like, "No." He's like, "Oh, I guess not." And he starts sitting down at a table. Hewitt sits down next to him because there's nowhere else to sit. Hannah Fleur is there as well, so she's probably sitting with Greg. Well, she's sitting down first, and Greg sort of just, "I guess I'll sit down next to this woman." And he starts talking to her, and she's like, "Oh, sick of this guy." You also notice another woman who's sort of sitting down by herself, and she is dressed in, looks to be work clothes, and she's eating a meal by herself as well. One chair over, there's another guy eating by himself. So there's a lot of people in this room, is all I'm trying to say. So is there anyone in particular you want to talk to? Do you want me to describe anyone, or are you looking for anyone in particular that you're looking to talk with?
I've gone up to see Percy. So
Yep.
I haven't seen these people yet.
Okay, so you're not even going to have dinner. All right.
Not yet. I want to go up and
Okay,
see
not yet.
Percy first.
Sure. Okay. Yep. No worries. And Teddy, what are you doing?
I'd probably check in with Ashkin, obviously.
Ashak.
Ashak.
Yep.
And just ask him, basically, have you informed the police or?
Oh, yeah. I've just called them, and they said they'll send a car up.
Okay. Well, surprising that they're actually doing something for once. That's good.
I mean, it's I don't know how long it's going to take. There's like one sergeant that operates in this whole area, so I don't know. I'm hoping that I tried to be as serious as possible, and hopefully they'll send more than that sergeant up there, because he's fucking useless.
Yeah, I'd recommend keeping the guests inside, or at least not too
Yeah.
straight too far from the lodge. I'm sure the fires, the light will keep it away.
Yeah, I think that's for the best. I think as long as everyone stays inside, I think we'll be safe. It's almost a hint of irony, but the old man who was walking down the stairs, he says, "Well, that was a lovely meal. I might go for a walk." And he starts to get up, and he gets up and he looks like he's going to go outside.
Yeah, I'll give Ashik a pointed look. Sir.
Oh, hello, young man. What are you
Yes.
doing here?
How old is this man? How old does he look?
He's old. He looks to be like I don't know, like 60, 65.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd be
And
like,
he's this frail old man. He's probably got a hunch.
yeah, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Edward. I'll reach out to shake his hand.
Oh, that's a lovely name, Edward.
Thanks.
Mr. Burgess, at your service.
Good.
Arthur Burgess. And he shakes
Pleasure to
your
meet
hand.
you.
Pleasure to meet you too. Did you know that Mercury's currently in retrograde? And
That's
that
right,
means
right.
and that means if Mercury's in retrograde, that means that Venus is in the wrong spot. And if Venus is in the wrong spot, that means that all hell's gonna break loose. At least that's what the Native Americans used to think, right?
So long as it's in the sky, I think it's in the right spot. Don't you worry.
What's up is up, and what's down is down, and what's left is left, and what's right is right. Yeah.
You're going outside, just don't stray too far. Just stay up next to the lodge, because there's some dangerous creatures around.
That's all right. The Manitous will protect me. They always do.
Okay. I'm just look confused. I'm like, okay, I don't know what he's...
Give me a psychology roll.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah.
29. Fail.
Fail. Okay. This guy. Something off about this guy,
Yeah,
but you can't quite put your finger on what it could be.
Yep.
He's just a nutter.
Yeah, I've warned him. He's a nutter. I'm just like, right. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll look back at Ashik and just when he walks out the door, just check in on him every now and then, just to make sure he doesn't stray too far.
Yeah. They speak to me. Did you know that they talk to me, young man?
Is he talking to me or the?
Yeah, he's still talking to you.
It's like, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they say all kinds of things. They talk about things like the end of the world. They talk about things like who's gonna win the lottery next week. They talk about who's gonna be the next president. It's a real mystery what you get with these Manitous, but they all have their ways and they all love mysteries.
Yeah, I enjoy mysteries myself, but
Oh, are you
what
a
exactly is
mystery
it?
fan yourself, are you?
you can say that. Yeah. What exactly is a Manitou, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So, Manitous are they're spirits that the native Algonquins. They are the tribe in the area, and they used to believe that the evil spirits were coming to get them, you know. But they're actually just normal spirits. who give you wisdom and guidance and all sorts of things. And I talk to them all the time, and they tell me unspeakable truths, and they tell me all sorts of things. But yeah, I'm actually writing a book about it.
That's very interesting. Have they told you about the moon yet, or not?
Oh yeah, they talk about the moon all the time. How it used to be the eye of a moose. But I don't believe any of that stuff. That's silly. We all know the moon is just a big rock in the sky.
Yeah.
It's no moose at all. But anyway, as I said, I'm writing a book. So if you'd like to hear more about it, I'm happy to talk to you more. But at the moment, I'm gonna go out for a lovely stroll just to fill my lungs with pure cold Manitou air.
All right.
And he starts to walk off.
Yeah, I'm definitely just putting it down as completely crazy. I think the rocks. The moon's just a rock in the sky. I'm like,
The moon's just a rock in the sky.
no.
Who believes that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. Yep. I guess I'll just go grab something to eat, and I'll probably just eat at the bar and grab a drink.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So while you're doing that, Marie and Percy, what are you guys getting up to?
I walk up and I knock on his door. And I say, Percy, Percy, are you alright?
No,
What's
she
happened?
drugged me. She drugged me.
Percy, I really ought to think I better come in and make sure that you're okay.
I don't know if I think I'd rather be alone at the moment.
Percy, cut it out. I'm coming in. Open the damn door.
Okay, and I unlock the door.
Okay. You unlock the door.
Shit, that woman, the Miss Fleur, she must have drugged me or something.
What happened? Put your gloves on. Are you okay? Let me get your gloves. You got your gloves?
Yeah, they're on. She said she was gonna just read my palm or something, and then she touched my palm, and then I was in the forest, and then there was a humongous, disgusting creature that grabbed me. It's drugs. It's got to be drugs. I don't know what drug. I've been trying to work out which drug it could have been. I haven't drank anything. I haven't eaten anything. I don't know how she got into my system.
Percy, sometimes there are things we just don't necessarily understand, but we don't need to explain them just yet. What kind of creature did you see? Can you describe it to me?
It was a big, bloated man with. It was disgusting, but it's not real. It's not real. It's just a hallucination. It's got to be just a hallucination.
Probably, Percy, but even sometimes our brain can tell us things. So, I don't know. Are there any clues that you can think of in what you saw? Anything that's related? Because, I mean, we have been seeing some pretty weird stuff to begin with, so we just accept that it's a hallucination.
I don't know what. I don't have any leads, okay? I had an appointment at the university. One of my associates showed me a sample, and I pulled out a sample similar. See this? It's cold. It's too cold. It shouldn't be alive, but it is. And it could be a superbug. I don't know. And I came up to Bangor to find out where it came from, and it came from Marilyn Sutton. And apparently she might be up here, but no one up here seems to know her. I don't know what's going on. I don't have any leads. No one seems to know who she is, or where she might be, or where this thing, and I'm holding it, showing it, came from.
Marie backs away as she sees the sample, and he says it might be a superbug. It's just a little bit away. He says, "Okay, Percy. There's a lot of things there, and I know you're a man of science, so this is going to be really hard for you. Sometimes the Lord Jesus likes to test us, and we come across various things that we may or may not understand that our science cannot tell us. But why don't we just think this is a science that we don't understand yet? Can you imagine what bacteria must have been like to people who didn't know what bacteria was? Witchcraft. Okay? But we're just going to take a deep breath, try and work out what's going on. Can you do that for me, Percy?"
Okay, but as I said, I don't have any leads. No one here seems to know anyone none of the names that we keep mentioning.
I am getting increasingly worried about my goddaughter because all of these things don't seem to make sense. But the only way that we can work that out is by talking to these people and by piecing things together logically. We're going to do that as a team, Percy.
All I know is Patrick O'Shea was meant to have brought Marilyn Sutton up here, and no one seems to know either of them.
What do you mean he's got Marilyn?
At the hospital, the person that discharged Marilyn was signed by Patrick O'Shea, and that's the address that was on the discharge papers. So I went there to find Marilyn to assess her about what this bug might be, but neither of them were there. And the woman across the hall said that, but someone was murdered, and it wasn't Marilyn. It was Diana Morris or something. Look, I don't know where she is. I don't know where he is, and I'm at a dead end. I don't know where this bug came from.
Oh God, was Marilyn infected? Do you know? Did she have a baby?
She should be dead.
Well, I'm glad she's not, Percy, but I don't understand.
She had a temperature. She had a temperature of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. She should be dead.
That's ridiculous. Your measurements must be wrong.
Well, that's what I said. But this thing is in this hot room with a fire, and it's still just squirming around, but yet it's still cold. How is this thing cold? Like, hold it up to it. Do you want to touch it?
It's blue. Why is it blue?
I don't know.
Is it? I mean, you said the creature had blue bile in your hallucination.
Well, yeah, I think that. Well, yeah.
What if that's the source? I mean, let's just think about animals, and this is as far as I understand, right? But animals have diseases, right, that humans can catch.
Correct.
Yes, rats, plague, etc. Let's just assume that this is a normal creature, okay? What if that is 0.0? What if we're at 0.0 and these people ain't sick because they ain't been infected yet?
So Marilyn's patient 0, you're suggesting?
Maybe, I don't know, that's your job.
Well, where is she? No one seems to know where she is.
And we will piece that together. You need to put your big boy panties on. We are going down and we are going to suss all these suspicious, horrible people.
Alright. And I get a bit of bravery on it and I storm out the door.
Okay.
Good.
So you both storm downstairs.
And I storm down there. I've been given a, unless you can tell me something else here, but I've been given I'm confused and I'm angry and I just want facts and I just want answers. So I storm down. I burst into the dining room. I'm like, right, everyone, tell me your names, who you are, where you've been, how long you've been here, and I start charting all their contact.
Okay. So
I'm like following him and I try and diffuse that by being like, I'm sorry, everybody. This is Professor. I'm sorry. What's your last name again? Professor Weaver. This is Professor Weaver, and you need a minute of your time, please, and thank you. Now we will do this in an orderly routine, so please enjoy your dinner, but we will get around to you as best we can. Percy.
What's Alex want to tell us?
We'll run it back. So Percy Weaver storms into the dining room and starts yelling out, "I want everyone's names and numbers and who you are and all that sort of stuff."
Where you been? How long you been here?
A few people look at you like you're crazy. Greg Fallon gets up out of his chair and looks at you and says, "And who made you the fucking king of Winter Haven?" And he gets right in your face. Give me a spot hidden.
Success.
Both of his hands are really bruised. Like he's been punching something. Like almost broken. Like he's been punching something over and over again. Or he's punched something hard and heavy.
Murray steps in between them. Oh, there's no need for that. If you had any inkling of affection for me, you'll sit your butt back down in a chair and wait for Professor Weaver to come and have a conversation with you.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I disagree with a lady. And it won't be the last. Who the fuck are you? I ain't telling you shit.
Yeah, and I just come clean to everyone in the room. I'm like, Professor Percy Weaver, blah blah blah, expert from Spanish flu. There could be a superbug here in this lodge, and I'm trying to find out what the story is. So I completely honest with the whole room.
How much do you give out about the bug?
That it is surviving in the cold when it shouldn't.
Right.
And that it apparently makes erratic and violent behavior.
As you start talking, you see another gentleman get up, and he was the one sitting next to, or sitting with the woman who was wearing work clothes, and he gets up and he says, Greg, take a seat. Excuse me, sir. I am the manager in charge here. How about we take this to my office?
Is he gonna kill us? Sure.
Okay. And he takes you back out to...
Do you mind if my friends come with me here? I'm back to American now. I was English before now. Maybe it's part of my character. When he's on the job, he's American, and then when he's nervous, he's British. Can my friends come with me?
Give me a persuade roll.
Well, I don't see why this needs to be private.
Look, I don't even know who you are or who your friends are. I just want to know what's going on. And I think you and I should have a private conversation about this.
I would feel more comfortable if my friends came with me. We came here together.
Give me a persuade roll.
Fail.
Look, son, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, or even if anything that you're saying is true. And to be quite honest with you, if you're going to come in here and scare my guests out of my own hotel, I'd want to know that you've got even a shred of dignity before I call the police and have you escorted off the property. So no, your friends are not going to be joining you. You and I are going to have a conversation about your conduct on my property. And he, instead of dragging you into the office, which is on the other side, which is like there's a sign that says employees only.
Before he does that, I'll be like, what is your name, sir?
Evan. And he pulls you out. He says, I'm Evan. I'm the manager here. And I want to know who the hell you think you are scaring my guests like that.
As I said, I'm Professor Percy.
I step forward and put a hand on his arm and I say, I'm sure we can work it out. Please, he's our friend and he only means well. He's here for the welfare. I can vouch and be a testament to his cute character. And if you ask anybody, you will find all of his credentials check out with the university. Now, I'd kindly like to step into the office with you so that I can make you both feel comfortable.
You can give me a persuade roll as well. You can see you're doing a different tactic, so give me a persuade roll.
Extreme success.
Oh,
good.
Yeah, come with me, Marie.
I'll talk to you, but I'm not going to talk to any of you. And he says, all right, come with me. And he takes you to into the employees only section. As you walk in, there is a small hallway. To the right, there's a door. And to the left, there's like another corridor that sort of branches off in a T intersection. And then there's another door at the end of this hall. So he starts unlocking, like he pulls out some keys and starts unlocking the door to the right. And on the plaque, you see a sign saying manager's office. And below that is the name Stuart Sutton. And he opens the door and he invites you inside. It's just like a desk and there's like some filing cabinets that's overflowing. Looks to be full of documents around. There's like a map of the lodge. And he sort of sits you down and he says, right, you can start explaining to me what your friend's doing here.
So I don't know the particulars because, to be quite honest, I don't really understand the science of it. But that man is a national treasure, and he is here trying to protect the welfare of our guests. Now, I know that he probably didn't do it in the most gentle and perhaps diplomatic of ways, but I can certainly help him with it. But he needs to ascertain some questions of these guests because we understand that Winter Haven might be the source of a potential bug, as he calls it, that might become something like the Spanish flu. Now, that's pretty big, and I'm sorry for the way he handled it, but we mean no harm.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, first of all, my goddaughter Marilyn may have passed through here, and she's actually the wife of Stuart's brother. I'm very good personal friends with the family, and I'm ever so worried. So my first question is just purely personal. Have you seen her, or Joseph, or Stuart?
He says, no, I can't say I've seen him. Last I saw Stuart was a few days ago. He said he was out getting some errands, and he never came back.
Have you heard from him since?
No, can't say I have. He tends to, he doesn't always live up here. He tends to travel a lot from town to town. I tend to look after the place. I run the show while he's not here.
But he said he was just going out for errands, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And he would normally tell you if he was traveling?
Yeah, he tells me all the time. In fact, I think he did mention he was going up to Toronto in the next few days. So honestly, if anything, he's there.
Thank you. It's so great to have some actual answers. Have you met Marilyn and Joseph before? Because I know they've come up and they really enjoyed Winter Haven.
No, haven't met him.
How long have you worked here for?
I've been working here now for 2 or 3 years.
Interesting, because I think they would have come up in and around that time. That's odd that you wouldn't have met them.
I don't think they've been up here before.
I describe what Marilyn looks like and what Joseph looked like. Maybe they used a different name.
Yeah. No, they've never been here before. You can give me a psychology roll if you like.
Someone's lying.
Someone's lying.
Just gonna lie back.
35.
35?
Yeah.
Is that a success?
That's a success, yeah.
Okay. The moment you mention Marilyn Sutton and Joseph Sutton, he has this look on his face. In your mind, like when you look at the way he talks, like he's definitely hiding something. But you're not sure exactly what he's hiding. He's definitely leaving some parts out though.
So I'm really, really worried about my goddaughter, and anything you could give me would be very helpful. Anything that you can remember. I will never hold it against this place. I'm not interested in punishment or vengeance or anything like that. I just want to tell this baby's parents hopefully something that can put their mind at rest, because we love her ever so dearly. And are you sure you don't have anything?
No, I've got nothing. They haven't been up here. I know the boss, Stuart, he never really mentions anything about his family. So I think there's been maybe a falling out between the two.
All right, so be it.
Tell me how you know them. How do you know about the son?
I told you, sir, they're my close family friends. That's my baby goddaughter, and I love her ever so much.
Yeah.
I've supported her ever since she was little. But I guess then on to the more pressing matter, which is why Professor Weaver is doing what he be doing. I need to know, do you have any missing guests, or have any guests come in ill or left ill?
No, none of the guests are ill at the moment.
Can I roll for psychology?
Yeah, go for it.
16. That is a hard success.
Hard success? He's lying.
Well, sir, if you can't help me then, thank you. But please allow us to do what we need to do in order to get through this and learn what we need to learn, please. I promise I will encourage my friend to be more diplomatic.
If anyone makes a fuss, or if anyone leaves as a result of this, I will sue you and your friend for all of the money you possibly could own. If you sink this hotel, I will sue you and all of your friends for all of the money that you own. Are we clear?
Well, all I'm clear on, sir, is that that's an awful large threat to a woman who you don't know very well. And I have friends in powerful places, so that may just be the dumbest thing you've ever said. I can ruin you with 3 words in a newspaper article. Game on, sir. Game on. Now, I want to play nice. Do you want to play nice, or you want to keep bullying?
And he sort of, he gets up and he opens the door and he gestures you out and he says, "You sleep tight tonight, miss. You sleep tight tonight."
She laughs in his face and says, "Oh, I always sleep tight. I hope you do the same." She walks out.
All right. As she walks out. Meanwhile, while that's going on, Percy and... Is Teddy still there? What are you both doing?
Yeah, I'm probably going to join Teddy. And I'm like, Teddy, have you noticed anyone ill?
No.
Or acting weird?
I just sort of like give you a look and be like, not really. Oh, actually, no. There was one dude, this Arthur fellow. He was acting very weird.
In what way?
He was spouting all sorts of nonsense. I just think he's just regular crazy.
Oh, where is he?
He's gone for a walk outside. He should be just outside the door. I told him not to go far.
Well, I'll look out the door, see if I can see him.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden.
Pass.
Okay. You do see a man sort of walking out towards the tree line. And it's pretty similar to the guy who you saw walking down the stairs. It's Arthur. And he's walking towards the tree line, and you can hear him like yelling and singing and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. 1 moment, please. 1 moment.
Yeah, so I'm going to give him a listen roll because the wind is picking up. He does not hear you. And he continues to walk towards the tree line.
I do want to follow him, but first I'll be like, alright. If you can help me convince everyone to let me take their temperature, that would be very useful, Teddy.
Sure, I guess I could.
Let's just say that there's a possible flu going around, and we need to see if anyone has a fever.
Do you want to do this individually or as one group?
Well, I've got 2 thermometers.
Okay, sure.
Just let's go one by one around the room and see if just get the temperature.
Okay. So,
I guess I'll start to go around.
Okay, we'll go to Teddy. Teddy, you start. People have started to wander off now. They think, okay, these guys are weird, but they start to wander off.
Whoever's one trying to wander off first.
Yeah, stop him.
All right, the first one would be like the man who was sitting with Rose. He's probably trying to get dodge pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'll be like, excuse me, sir.
Oh, what do you want?
Listen, I'm just with the doctor here. We're just trying to ask, can we get your temperature, please? It's for your own health and safety.
My own health and safety, huh?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not really a big fan of health and safety. I think I'm going to give it a pass if that's all right with you. And he starts to walk off.
So, you just want to leave this world with your daughter all alone?
With my daughter all alone? What is that a threat? Are you threatening me, sir? And he turns back around.
People like, just pointing out the facts that maybe she wants to keep you around, and maybe you should take care of your own health. And I'll hold out the thermometer.
You keep my daughter's name out of your fucking mouth. Capiche?
Sir, I'm trying to be civil here and just trying to look out for you.
No one needs to look out for me. I look out for me. And I look out for her as well. Come, Rose. We're not doing this shit. And he grabs Rose.
No, before he runs off, I'm like, have you ever seen what a rotting corpse looks like have you ever seen someone rot when they're alive?
So wait, what are you saying that?
I'm saying it to this guy that's trying to walk off.
And he says, what the fuck are you talking about?
I work very closely with the Spanish flu. Have you ever seen someone rot while they're alive? Your skin gets disheveled. You start vomiting and coughing, and there's diarrhea, and you get very ill and weak. Eventually, your lungs give way, and you can't breathe. Do you want that for your daughter?
Rose looks like she's about to throw up, and the big guy says, "You're a fucking creep. Get the fuck away from me!" And he.
Do you want that for your daughter?
Alright, you're gonna need to give me an intimidate roll if you want this guy to stick around, because that sounds like what you're trying to do.
No, I'm saying if we do not find out the cause of this illness, and you have this illness, and you pass it on to your daughter, do you want to be responsible for her catching this disease?
Dude, you're fucking crazy. I feel fine. Get the fuck away from me. Rose, let's fucking get out of here.
No one wants to be healthy in this fucking...
As he walks away, you see another man, the bigger guy. He starts to get up and he says, is everything quite alright, son?
Look, we're just trying to find the root of a disease that may kill people, but no one seems interested in wanting to be healthy.
Listen, sir, can we just take your temperature?
Do you mind if we take your temperature?
Sure, I guess so.
All you do is this, and I'll Demonstrate.
Oh, it's okay. It's a intraoral thermometer. Okay, I gotcha. And he grabs it, and he goes, "Yeah, so well, you guys also. I mean, I'm a doctor myself. You also doctors?
I'm a professor that dealt with the Spanish flu, and we're worried that there might be a new superbug.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of Spanish flu patients myself, and yeah, there were definitely something, as you said. 97 degrees, perfectly healthy. Here you go.
Thank you.
Dr. Wentworth, by the way, and he used to shake your hand.
Pleasure, but as I'm sure you're aware, I'm a bit there's an unknown bug going around. We want to keep contact as minimal as possible. Let me know if you notice anyone unwell.
Call me Teddy. I'll take the hand before he just leaves them hanging.
Teddy, nice to meet you.
We would appreciate your assistance in getting everyone to assist us with our assessment.
Well, I mean, tell me more about this disease you're talking about.
Well, you probably won't believe it, but the person that we believe may possibly be patient 0 survived with a temperature of 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wait, you can't be serious. 41 degrees? You're pulling my leg.
I thought so too, but the samples are cold, too cold. And I pull it out of my pocket. I'm like, we're in a well-heated room, and yet this thing has still got ice on it.
Wait, you've got a sample here? It's fascinating. And he grabs the sample off you. Do you let him?
But please be kept. No, I'd rather you not touch it.
Oh, hey, look. From one man of science to another, I'm sure we can be helpful to each other. Please. He offers his hand.
Okay, you can have it. Fine.
Okay, he grabs the sample and he takes it over to the fire in the great room and he starts looking at it. He's like, "Yeah, fascinating. And he hands it back to you and he says, "Yeah, you're right. It's abnormally cold. Did you keep it in a freezer or something?"
No, it's been in this heated room all night.
Wow, that is concerning. And he's going to do a sanity roll.
And anyway, we're just trying to find out where this thing came from.
Yeah, he's like, that's impossible.
Yeah, we're just trying to find out where this thing came from. So if you'd help with convincing everyone to assist us with our inquiry, that would be very appreciated.
I'm, as I said, a man of science, so I'm always happy to help. But what do you need from me?
Find out who has been unwell.
Well, I've been here for a little while now. I haven't noticed anyone with any cold or flu symptoms, so...
It's not cold or flu symptoms we're looking for, it's erratic behavior.
Erratic behavior. Well, apart from Greg
and cold blue lips and facial skin color.
Nothing like that here. Except maybe Arthur when he's been out in the snow for too long. Is he out there again?
Well, yeah, he just ran off into the snow. Yeah, he went out there.
Maybe go talk to him. He might know something. As you're talking, Christine and George Wallace have left the dining room. While you're talking to Wentworth, they've sort of gone upstairs. And then all of a sudden you hear shouting coming from their suite.
We'll run up. Marie's probably coming back too. Let's all run up.
Yeah, I think at this point Marie's coming back from talking to the manager. And as you're running up the stairs, you sort of hear, "Oh, anniversary! How could you? It's gotta be done. I'm sick of it. I hate the fucking cold. You know I don't like coming here. You dragged me here and yet here we are." And it's like a full-blown domestic going on inside there. And Christine's like, "You can't do this to me this close to Christmas. How could you? You bastard! I hope you fucking die, George." And he's like, "I'm sick of your shit. You keep having me under your thumb this whole time, and I'm over it. I'm done. We're done." And he, as you run up the stairs, the door swings open, and George is like furious, and he slams the door, and Christine is like yelling, "It's like, fuck you, George! You've ruined it! I love you, George! I loved you!" And George is like, "Fuck off!" And he starts walking downstairs, and he sees you all running up the stairs. And he's like, "Don't fucking talk to me! I'm sick of her and her shit! I'm done! I'm fucking done!" And he rushes downstairs past you and into the hall, and then you see him like push the front door open.
George.
"Oh fuck, what do you want?"
letting you know it's not safe outside at the moment. There's dangerous creatures out there.
Well, I don't want to spend another minute in this godforsaken place. I'm done. I'm fucking done. And he just continues, he turns back around and continues to go out the door.
Yeah. I'll follow him out.
Okay.
It's like, sort of like, Eddie's dead. The guy that we left back there on the road, he's dead.
He's gonna do a listen roll to see if he hears you in the wind.
Yeah.
He does not hear this. He sort of sees you yelling as the wind is howling and the snow is coming down, and he's trying to start his car. And you see the whirring of an engine, like, and he can't get the car started. He's like, fucking cold! And he slams the car door shut and he starts walking down the gravel driveway towards the woods.
I probably would have run to him as he was starting the car and just like try and just grab hold of him. Sort of somewhat try and drag him back. Or like, be like, dude, if you go out there, you're gonna die.
Okay.
Like, I know she's a bitch, but just one more night.
That sounds like a fighting brawl roll.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to physically grab him. I'm gonna need a fighting brawl roll. I don't think he's gonna resist.
Success. Yeah, it's a success.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
So you grab him, and he's like, huh, what the fuck are you doing?
If you go out there in the cold, you'll die, not to mention whatever the fuck's else is out there.
What do you mean, what's out there?
Something ripped the door off Eddie's car and tore him apart.
Something tore the door off a car and ripped him apart. What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I just goddamn said. Something tore off the door, ripped him apart. Me and Ashak went back out there. Could only find the blood trail and him being dragged away somewhere. Couldn't find the body. Only a lot of blood.
I think Ashak he probably heard all this, and he sort of come outside and he's like, excuse me, sirs, it's not safe to be out here. And he looks at Teddy. He's like, Teddy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Have you seen Arthur around?
Arthur?
Look around for Arthur.
He's gone into the woods. You can't see him.
Yep. I'll just be like, fuck. I'll turn to George and be like, well, if you want to get some air, you can come with me and let's just go look for Arthur.
It's like, alright, fine. We'll go look for this guy.
I'm going to walk over to the car. I'm going to go let Percy know at least what I'm up to. And then I'm going to go grab the torch from the other car that I know is there.
What's Marie doing at this point?
Well, I walked back out of the office, so I want to go and find Hero.
Hear it?
Hero?
Hear it.
Hear it?
Yeah, sure. You can't find Hear it anywhere. She appears to have wandered off. Yeah. Okay. You can go look for her if you like.
Yes, please, within the confines of the building.
Sure, okay. So, as you are looking around the ground floor, sort of similar, you sort of notice people moving back up to their rooms, sort of moving into, I guess, the Great Hall, and they're sort of milling around the fire, like Wentworth is milling around the fire, and he's like smoking a cigar now, having a good time, reading his book. So she's not there. When you walked through the employee section, you didn't notice her there either. She's not in the dining room. And when you go upstairs, she's not outside any of the rooms. But what you do see is the mysterious man who was talking to Hewitt at the reception desk, sort of looking around various rooms. He finds a room and he opens it, and it's the room that Arthur Burgess just walked out of. So it's not his room, but he walks in. What do you do?
I am going to just watch him from afar as best I can.
Yep.
So, walk him without being noticed.
Okay. And yeah, he goes in the room.
I do this perfectly, no need to roll.
Yeah, no, you don't need to roll for that. And yeah, he wanders. He goes into this room, and you don't hear anything for a little while.
I wait to see if he comes back out.
You're waiting a while. He's not coming back out.
Okay. I might knock on the door, and I might say, I swing this. Sir, are you the Arthur Burgess who's writing a book? Sir, I've heard many things about you. You got some time?
There is no response. Actually, give me a spot hidden.
That is a regular success.
A regular success. Okay. You notice that as you're looking at this door, you sort of notice that there's a weird painting just to the right of the door, and it's of a very large-looking creature. It's very similar to the creature that you might have seen in the woods, actually. Your eyes sort of dart towards this picture, and as you're staring into this picture, looking at the details, a hand covers your mouth, and you are dragged into the room. This was the Fumbled Anthology. New episodes are released every Sunday. And for more information about the podcast, check out our website, fumbledanthology.com, or you can find us on the social media of your choice. Until next time.